Hey, it's Sacred Kuman, or some might know me as Kid Guru, and these are some vlogging tips as well as my vlogging updates because I've been having some, you know, I've been really thinking over how to do some really good tips. And first off, I'm gonna start with the updates actually because the updates are kind of just an overview what do I need to do. Well, I know a lot of my videos and since I started to do vlogging tips, I was like, oh well, my vlogging's not even that well done because I need to stop. I tend to repeat myself a lot sometimes, and now I read off scripts and I plan out a little overview of what I'm gonna talk about in the video, so I don't uh lose track during the video. And I turn here sometimes, and the reason being because I like to write on my notepad light right here, my script and or an overview, so I'm gonna turn, or sometimes I'll just even pull it up next to the quick capture window so I can easily read it off here. But I try and get more eye contact with the camera, and as well as be a little more enthusiastic, etc. But I don't want to lose. More often, it's more of me either repeating myself or getting lost in the slur my words. But so I decided to you get a better tips, as well as check out videos I used to like. I recommend Casta, Castaa. He has great videos on how to get more YouTube subscribers and etc. And, just some common vlogging tips to keep in mind when vlogging. And I always say a couple words. I always like to say a lot in my videos if you watch my videos. So I try to cut down on some stuff, and like there you go, right there. But just try and I can't stop saying it, but try and get a substitute the word and substitute other words. But anyway, so expect I'll be trying my hardest. Sorry if you guys get confused during my videos, if you hate me or anything. Sorry. Trying my best to really learn how to get better at vlogging. Hey, I'm only a kid, so okay. But anyway, here are my vlogging tips. First off, you're always gonna want either your base is gonna be a webcam or a camera in general. Um, I like Logitech webcams. They're great. They have awesome quality, and they just look awesome. If you're on the little cheaper side, or I guess it's a pretty good brand as well. What is it? It's called Micros. I think Micronics, something like that. But Micro, I think it is. They make cheap stuff, but simple, sleek stuff. But then again, they also have really great products. Really good webcams are cheap. You can webcam matrix, something like that. They're called. They have a motion censored one. They have those here, and they sell. What they sell here is basically that and Logitech and other webcams. Then again, you can get Microsoft webcams, but the life cams. But from the reviews I've heard, they've had a couple of problems with those. I really like Logitech because they have right light technology and right sound technology. Though I like to use a headset. That's another thing. Your webcam might not be getting the best if you're like pretty far from your thing. Then I suggest using a headset, or scooting up and tilting it so the microphone's directly with you, and talk straight, not around, so the webcam can hear you. And right sound technology does a great job. It does, it gets the sound varying the audio that's coming out, not just straight, but for this camera it goes like within a outside wave type of thing, so we can pick up good audio. I just used to wearing the headset, so get a good headset. I'm getting a new Logitech Communicate premium Communicate headset. This one's a Manhattan. It was cheap. Manhattan sells great things. They say not to get cheap ones, but Manhattan actually sells good products that are cheap. So I highly suggest Manhattan for those cheap stuff on the if you have a low budget and you just want to get something worth its money. I mean, worth the product. But anyway, besides that, get a good thing that has good quality, mainly the audio as well. Audio is second, but first you're always gonna want good quality. If not, you can always put text in for the audio. But a lot of people don't like to read, so try and get an audio headset if you can. Or if your computer like mine has I have actually three microphones. This one, the one built in my laptop, but that's not really strong, and the right sound technology. But I like using the headset better because it directs it only to the headset. Besides that, if you're playing music in the background while vlogging, keep it at a low so they can hear your voice. And these are the main hardware tips. You're always gonna want a as well as a good, you want your station your webcam. If it's for a notebook like mine is, station it perfectly in the middle. Or if it's for a desktop, station it somewhere where they can get a good view of you, and a nice backdrop. I just like my window right here because it produces great lighting. I don't need to turn on my light. Uh, my lamp's right here if I need extra lighting at night. My lamp's actually right here. Sorry. Produces extra light. And I have a light up there, has good light, and I'm gonna get a lamp over here as well. And you know, a nice blue backdrop that's also gonna get a green screen as well, and that can act as a blue screen. I just found out. But okay. Ongoing tips for vlogging. Like I said, stay on. It's good to you don't necessarily always have to stay on topic. If you have separate topics and you tend to drift off, that's okay. Don't worry. You just make sure you stay within the limits of if you're talking about one thing, don't go off jumping somewhere else and go on a whole new subject. Because then they're gonna if your subscribers don't really like that thing, then you're gonna get. Always try and stay on subject, or if you can switch off subjects, sometimes that's fine. That's perfectly fine. But if your video is dedicated to one thing, try and stay on that one thing as much as possible. Besides that, keep a good posture. I've been moving around a lot in my videos because I like the rolling chair, but I put the locking on the hatches for the wheels, so even though I can still spin, but I try and keep still, and I don't use the back. That way I don't lean back, so if the back is there, I would tend to slouch back. So try and get a chair and keep good posture, like I said, and make your voice nice and clear for them to hear, not too loud, not too soft. But anyway, I like to, if you have a headset like this, so flexible, try and keep it around, not really close, but like between you and your mouth. They have a good good uh visualization, because that too, but they can hear you clearly. Besides that, get the good products. Don't save your money if you need a new webcam for the vlogging, because webcams are really important. You want good quality, good megapixels, good frames per second, like I said. And moving on, more tips. Lighting is always great during vlogging. You're always gonna need good lighting. Like I said, I have one main light above me, directly above, a lamp behind me, and this produces light at night. When this goes dark, I tend to turn down my blinds, turn on the main light and the lamp. Produces great lighting that way. And in the morning, as you see here, it's great lighting. And I love school behind me. It gets noisy, but it's fine. Uh, Besides lighting and vlogging, it's always good to, if you can, like I said, write a script or an overview of your topic, so you don't go off topic, and you can remember. If there's those names that you can't remember, you write them down just so you know. And don't forget to add the links during your videos. I've done that recently, but what I do now is every not Friday, I guess you'd say Friday, I go and go back to my videos and put the links in for every video. And what else is there in vlogging? Try and if you use one word phrase a lot, that's perfectly fine. I use a lot. But if you're gonna say it like I do, like say 3 times in a row, keep it to a minimum, or try and rephrase the word, or it's okay to screw up. You don't have to always stop. But if it's a big screw up, like sometimes somebody walks in when I'm recording, that sometimes it's fine. I gotta realize just to keep it up there. And if it's because I use quick capture now. If you're a vlogger, quick capture is great. Quick capture automatically uploads your video as you're recording it. So instead of uploading a video that you previously recorded, you can use quick capture. The only thing though, you won't have any effects or any intros or stuff like that. But if you, again, that's the reason why it's called quick capture. Always have an introductory, either introductory video or phrase. I always say, hey, it's like Coolman or something. Nobody's Kid Guru. Reason being, if you have new subscribers or new people to your channel, you're always gonna want to spread your name. So yeah. And if you tend to sneeze, what I do, I sneeze and cough and all that stuff during a video. Just if you know it's coming, just try it. What I do, I flex my thing like that away, turn the other way, and sneeze. If I have to sneeze or I have to cough, I cover my mouth. I've sneezed in how to set up dual monitors video, so I just want. But again, and if you need to adjust your camera during your video, try not to like get your hand in the way or anything. If you can, just maneuver around it. Just easily move it, so you don't interrupt the video, and you have a good good video, and there's no interruptions like your hand waving in the way. But change your scenery every time. Don't just stay in one spot. I stay in here a lot, but I also move downstairs in the other rooms, just so you can get a good, you're not